Everything I've ever done has been on my feet. I was a hairdresser. Then I did a job where I was a vendor that went to grocery stores, worked on the concrete floors and ordered certain things and helped them reset. When I'd go to get in the car, it was all I could do to lift my legs to get in the car because they were so heavy. I thought a lot of the symptoms that I had was probably just my age. You know, because when we get older, unfortunately, I'm finding out we just don't move like we did when we were 25.
Patients with venous insufficiency usually have a slow onset of symptoms that have been going on for many, many years. The symptoms are very vague, nonspecific, and the onset is so gradual they really don't know what they are. People come in and say, at the end of the day, my legs feel tired and heavy. They describe leg fatigue. On their feet all day, they will say their legs just bother them. They have cramps, may have night cramps, they'll have pressure sensation. Some of the later symptoms when patients start having an inflammatory reaction, they have burning and itching. Some people describe it as fire ants crawling around their legs.
My legs felt very heavy, hard to lift. I also had aching. They just ached. They got tired real fast. And then at night, if I moved a certain way, I would have leg cramps.
I myself, when I had this problem before I was treated, I had no symptoms for a long period of time. I knew I had venous reflux, but no symptoms at all. But then over a 6-month time period, I started developing this pain, burning in my left foot and ankle. And if I didn't have compression stockings on, or if I didn't have my legs elevated, it felt like fire ants were crawling over and eating and biting my ankles constantly. It is very annoying and kind of thing that's always there and just kind of makes you miserable.
My feet and ankles were turning purple and dark red. And I knew that wasn't healthy, and I didn't have as good a feeling in my feet as I should have.
Some of the other symptoms people describe are restless leg syndrome, symptoms where people feel compelled to move their legs. They're trying to go to sleep at night, and all of a sudden they're wiggling their legs, they can't sit still. They may not sleep at night because of it, or their significant other may kick them off to the couch because they're waking them up all night because they keep moving their legs.
I just decided that I had to find out why my legs and feet were doing what they were doing before there couldn't anything be done, because I sure don't want to lose them.
When people say, why do you go to medicine to help people? It's not just a story you're telling people, it's actually true. You do this because they need it and they really appreciate it, and you make a difference in their life. You have somebody who has been unhappy for so many years, and you treat them and you solve this problem for them. And it's just, it's amazing. Just when you see the impact you make in their life, it's great, it's incredible, it's why I do it.
I never walked into any place that the whole office full of helpers, and as well as he, were just so nice and so accommodating and very kind, very kind.
When a patient comes in and kind of tells you how much of a difference you made in their life, it's what makes you come into work every day. It really does. I get a little emotional about it actually, because it makes you feel good. It said, this is why I did this.
He presented it in such a way that I felt like he really cared about helping me. Dr. Hardee told me, he said, you're not going to lose your foot from this. He knew what he was talking about. He was honest. He didn't promise me the moon. He didn't tell me all this is going to be this way or going to be that way. He just said, I know that this will help your problem. But it's far surpassed what I even had any idea of. I never had any idea it was the veins. He was very kind, very gentle, and what I liked the most was he told me he would walk me through it as he did it. Every time he was ready to stick the needle or do whatever he was going to do. Now you're going to feel a little pain, I'm going to stick you, and then it may burn just a little bit, and he just talked very calmly, very gently, and led you right through it till he got through. And he said, you did wonderful. And so after the first treatment, I wasn't nearly so frightened because I knew what to expect. Of course, I was kind of scared at first because of the procedure, the way it has to be done. You're going to be stuck with a little needle all the way up your leg, and I don't know of anybody that likes that. I wouldn't recommend it for recreation, but I'm here to tell you, it has worked. It is just wonderful. My legs don't hurt anymore. It didn't take but 2 days for the one that had hurt me the most to realize I didn't have that pain anymore. And I'm just persuaded to believe that most of the people probably that have this was like me. They don't really know what it is. You know, we diagnose our own self as thinking we know what it is, and then to find out that that wasn't even it, and to have all the good benefits that I've had. I don't get tired like I did. The coloring is better and will get better even with time, because it's only been a month since I had it done. And I just couldn't believe in the first week how many good things I found that were changing. Even today, I noticed that I don't have to worry about getting Charlie horses in my legs anymore. Apparently the veins were causing that too. Yeah, my quality of life has improved something fierce. I would have never believed that it would have made as much difference in my whole attitude about the way I feel. I don't feel as old as I did because I'm not hurting. And I didn't even realize, you know, we can get used to pain and discomfort and not even know we're in pain and discomfort. It's changed my life. I'd recommend it to anybody that is having difficulty. At least have it checked out. I just found him on my own, and I just feel good. I'm ready to go and enjoy life. Shopping used to just wear you out. Just walking in the store and pushing your, you know, because your legs were heavy. They hurt, and that's all gone. It's all gone.